I don't know what to say really, except just a few days till the biggest battle, or in this case event, of your professional lives, WrestleMania 28. And all of you that are competing have from now until the minute before your match to evaluate what it is that you want, not just for yourself, but for your opponent as well as the company. Because either you pull it together with your opponent and put on the best match that you can possibly give, that is worth the fans' time and their money, if they're watching from pay-per-view at their house or if they are sitting in the seats right there in front of you. You have the opportunity to put on that match that is going to be on their minds for a very long time, or you're going to crumble. Minute by minute, match by match, till you're finished. You all, up until this point, have experienced your own personal hell. Believe me. And you can stay in that rut and get the crap kicked out of you by performing in a half-assed manner, or you can fight your way back into that light. You can climb out of your personal hell. 1 minute at a time. Now, I know I can't do it for you. I'm not under contract with you all. I'll tell you what though, I look at all of you each week, see all these seasoned and semi-new and new faces, and I can't help but think that, you know, after many, many years of watching you guys, these last few years, Vince and Creative have made pretty much every wrong choice that people in their position could make over time. They've pissed away all their good ideas, believe it or not. Vince has chased off or released anyone who's ever been worth having in the WWE. And as many fans I think will agree, honestly, I can't even stand some of the things I see on the screen. You know, when you get into this business, things get taken from you. Friends, championship opportunities, push opportunities. That's a part of the wrestling business, as well as everything else that comes with it. You know, injuries, of course, accidental, some maybe questionably on purpose, but it's a part of life in the wrestling business, once again, and I know that a lot of you are aware of that. But you only learn that when you have experienced losing things. And you find out as your time in the business goes on, life is this game of minutes. And so is wrestling. Because in either one, life or wrestling, that margin for mistakes is about this small. Very minuscule. In some cases, practically non-existent. I mean, think about it. One half second too late or too early, and you don't quite make your finisher. 1/2 second too slow or too fast, you don't quite catch your opportunity for a counter, or even your opponent if you're trying to catch them. The minutes you all need are everywhere around you. They're in every part of that ring from the minute you start your match to the minute it ends. At WrestleMania, you fight for those minutes. At WrestleMania, you tear yourself and everyone else around you to pieces for those minutes. You claw with your fingernails for those minutes. Because you know that when you add up all those minutes, that's going to make the freaking difference between winning and losing, between getting over or being known as a jobber, between gaining a championship or losing a championship. And probably most importantly, gaining the fans' respect or losing it, as well as your fellow roster members. And I'll tell you this much, in any fight, it's the person that's willing to die who's going to win those minutes. And I know that if any of you are going to have a life after WrestleMania, it's because you're still willing to fight and die for those minutes. Because that's what living is. Those 60 to 60 minutes in front of your face. Now, I can't make you do it. No one can make you do it. Only you have it within yourself to do it. And I want you to do something. WrestleMania night, I want you, when you're in the locker room, to look at your opponent. Look into their eyes. Because I think you're going to see someone who will go those minutes with you. You're going to see a person that will sacrifice themselves for their match with you because they know when it comes down to it, you're going to do the same for them. And that's what you do to make sure that you get the best match, the best night you could possibly give yourself and for fans around the world. So either you guys get it together, and ladies, get it together, and find some way to put on the best match you can give, or you will die jobbing as individuals. That's wrestling, everyone. That's all it is. And I want you to do something. I want you to really take some time and think about 2 questions that I have for you. After hearing this, what are you going to do? Are you going to get over? Or are you going to job? Because in the end, it really is all your decision. It's every individual's decision. But once you make that decision, this brings me to question number 2. When all is said and done, and everyone goes home after WrestleMania, whatever your decision was, will you be able to live with it? If you can, then more power to you. But if not, then maybe you need to reevaluate what it is that you need to do. And that's all I gotta say for now, everyone. Got only a few days left. Take this time to evaluate. Because I know that if you guys want to really make an impact, you guys, I know you'll find a way to do it. I've been watching all of you since... I've been watching WWE since I was 5 years old. So, I got high expectations, but I have a gut feeling some of you will exceed my expectations. Good luck. This is Lady B from NYC here at the Diva Lounge for OneWrestling.com, and I will catch you all later.